Okay, good evening. Today is Sunday evening, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern on the East Coast, 5 o'clock on the West Coast. My name is Robert Bennett. I'm in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm joined by my great friend and business partner, Margaret Edwards, in Northern California on the Pacific Coast. So it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon where she is. So wherever you're dialing in from, wherever you're listening from, if you're listening to the recording, welcome. We're going to talk about getting into ketosis in under an hour. So what is ketosis? So first of all, ketosis is the natural state of our bodies. That's our bodies are actually burning using ketones for energy instead of sugar and carbs. That's our natural state. That's where most people's bodies were in this state prior to, 40, 50 years ago, prior to all the chemicals and all the sugars and all the processed stuff and all the coloring and all the MSGs and just all the stuff that's in our food nowadays. That's what our bodies are meant to be in, is ketosis.
Right.
So our bodies are not meant to burn sugars and carbs for energy. Our bodies are meant to burn ketones and burn the fat in our bodies for energy. That's how our bodies work. That's how they're supposed to work. That's what our bodies, when our body's in a state of ketosis, our body is in an optimal state. Our brain is functioning at its optimal level. The synapses are firing back and forth. The nerve endings are firing. Our bodies are meant to be in ketosis. Now, you've probably heard of being in a state of ketosis. You've probably heard of being or using a keto diet, right, to get yourself into a state of ketosis. Have you heard of the Atkins diet? You probably have, right? The Atkins diet was really big here, in the 90s, I think, maybe? I don't even remember the time frame. But then also then the keto diets and all that. What that is, a keto diet, is what we do is we eat high fat, high protein, low or no carb diet, and that will actually put our bodies into a state of natural ketosis if we do that very religiously over a period of 5 to 7 or so days. So it takes some time to get our bodies into a natural state of ketosis using diet. Very difficult. It takes extreme discipline in order to do so. And you hear about the extreme top level athletes using a keto diet to put their bodies in a state of ketosis because of the benefits of being in ketosis. It's very difficult to do so with diet. It's very, very difficult. Number one, to get into a state of natural ketosis using a diet, because it takes several days of a very, very strict diet. But then if you do actually get yourself into that state of ketosis, it's very difficult to stay there, again, because of the discipline that it takes eating high fat, high protein, low, no carb diet. One little variation, one little difference in your diet, and you're out of ketosis. It can happen really quickly, but it takes a while to get there. So, being in ketosis, the state of ketosis, studying ketones in our bodies and how our bodies use ketones has been something that has been studied for over 100 years. It's not something that is new, but this group came and said they wanted to come up with these erogenous ketones, so a human being could take ketones in a drink and put their bodies into a state of ketosis in under an hour. Now, this group happens to be the United States Navy. The United States government actually funded the grant to the University of South Florida to come up with this formula to be able to take ketones, erogenous ketones, take them ketones internally, drink them in a drink, and our bodies be in a state of ketosis, proven to be in a state of ketosis within an hour. And so they did so. And it's amazing. It is absolutely incredible to be able to put some erogenous ketones into a drink or into some water or to some coffee, whatever the beverage may be. You shake it up and then you drink it. And within 60 minutes, and it's proven every single time, that your body's in a state of ketosis within 60 minutes. And so the United States government funded this grant for the University of South Florida to come up with this. Now, this product there's nothing out there in the market like this. There's not a product on the market today that can actually put your body in a state of ketosis in an hour, and being able to prove it, showing how your body's in the state of ketosis. There's nothing else out there. This is not a weight loss thing. This is not some whatever health and wellness thing that you've seen, vitamins and shakes and oils and all that kind of stuff. It's completely different. It's actually something that the government funded to grant the University of South Florida to come up with erogenous ketones to put your body in a state of ketosis within 60 minutes. And there's many, 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 many benefits to it. Many benefits. Don't take my word. Go read the scientific research of what happens when our body is in a state of ketosis, right? So what we'll do is we'll share a couple of stories here real quick about what's happened with us using these products, these erogenous ketones, putting our bodies in a state of ketosis within under an hour, and the effects that we've had. So I've been rambling on here, Margaret. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your experience so far with the product, what you've seen, and maybe something you've experienced with actually seeing how the product was manufactured and put together.
Yes. Well, thanks, Robert. Yes, it's awesome to be here again, and I'm really pleased that we're going to do this and get the message out to the public. Like Robert was saying, being in a state of ketosis keeps our body in optimal energy, optimal focus, optimal state where we feel good. We actually have the energy and the focus to be able to do our regular daily things. And what's nice about this, like Robert said, it's not a weight loss product, it's a fat loss product, which means once you lose the fat that your body has been using for fuel, you start to get into a state of ketosis, and you actually lose the weight that your body's been harboring with the fat. So what I liked about touring the Dallas manufacturing facility, was the quality control. I was surprised at how detailed oriented they are on the cleanliness, on the manufacturing process, and how to keep everything really in high quality, which these products are, and that's what our bodies need, is high quality supplements to keep us in ketosis. My personal journey has been maintaining that focus and the energy level, and the energy is not like spiking with coffee or anything like that. It's maintained all day long. And if I feel a little slump, what I can do is have some more. Because what I did this morning is I made up 16 ounces of one of the Ketosis products, and I still have about 6 ounces to go that I'm going to have for later on tonight so that I can start fixing dinner. But what I like about it is that there's different flavors, and they all have a little bit of a different twist to what that particular product does. Some of them, let's see, all of them reduce brain fog. All of them help you sustain energy. All of them do build muscle. And what else can I say about that? But anyway, what's great about these is that there's some that are excellent for getting into ketosis quickly. Those are for the people that are very, very active athletes, or like first thing in the morning. It's a good thing to have. Another one that they have is a formula that strengthens your hair, your nails, your collagen, and that's excellent to start your day off as well. I like to do that in the morning and then take the mats later on in the afternoon, because one of the products that we have actually stimulates DNA repair, or all of these work at the cellular level. That's what I like about it. It actually goes right into the cell, nourishes it, and keeps us vital. And you know, hey, once you get over that 40, 50-year-old narc, it's like, where'd my energy go today? Where'd my focus? What was I doing 5 minutes ago? Something distracted me. I can't remember. So this all kind of keeps you there nicely. And like Robert said too, is that most of these products, they recommend you take them with 12 to 16 ounces of water. There is one product that works best if you have it with a hot beverage, your coffee, your tea, or something like that. And there's a couple of them that you can take with coconut milk or almond milk or water, whatever, just so that if you want to, you know, change your flavor for the day, you can do that. but they all taste wonderful. They're not too sweet. One of the things I don't have is a sweet tooth other than chocolate, but they're not too sweet. They're just very smooth, going over the gullet, and within minutes, you notice a difference, a change in your body at that cellular level. Would you agree, Robert?
Oh yeah, it's amazing. You know, one of the problems that I was having, Margaret, is, you know, I'm in my 50s now, and you know, the kind of fog had kind of settled in a little bit, I guess, to my brain or something. I really couldn't quantify, you know, what was going on. Like, be working on something, and I was just kind of to go in a different direction, just kind of forget what I was doing, not really forget, but just, you know, not having the clarity, that mental clarity, that cognitive function that I was used to having. And once I started taking the erogenous ketones and putting my body in a state of ketosis every single day in under an hour each time, the mental fog went away. The clarity came back. The cognitive function of my brain, I could just feel myself thinking and acting and being faster, right? And everything that I did, really amazing. A really neat side effect is that I lost 18 pounds. I was getting kind of a big belly, right? And just as a result of putting my body in a state of ketosis every day, within 3 weeks, I lost 18 pounds. And I'm not a very big guy, right? So I went from 161 to 142 pounds and 143 pounds, 142, 143 within 3 weeks. Amazing. Absolutely amazing, right? I didn't really think that I needed to lose weight, but I did. My belly's gone now. And so that was a neat side effect to being in ketosis. And that's, you know, again, why people are so emphatic about a keto diet is, you know, once your body's in a state of ketosis, amazing things start to happen. And so what I encourage you to do is get back with the person who showed you this video or introduced you to us here. Get your hand on some of these erogenous ketones, get some of these products, try them out, see what happens. A lot of times what will happen too when you start, your body goes into a state of ketosis and it starts burning ketones instead of fat or instead of sugar and carbs for energy, it'll start the fat will start to melt away, and then our bodies will start to get rid of a lot of stuff too. So a lot of people say, oh, I'm getting this problem. It's like my body's like seemingly getting rid of a lot of stuff. It's because it is. It's getting rid of a lot of the toxins and poisons and garbage that you've been polluting your body with. I know that I was polluting my body with it over years and years and years. That's just what's in our food supply now. So if you start taking the products, you notice yourself starting to eliminate a lot of stuff out of your body. That's a good thing. Your body's actually cleansing itself, actually detoxifying itself. And that's a good place to be. So give it a couple of days and let it go, and you'll see what happens. And you'll start to feel a lot better. That mental clarity will start coming back. That cognitive function will start coming back. And so give it a try. Get your hands on some products, on this product. Give it a try. You just take it, and like Margaret said, you put in some water, you put in some ice water. There's a couple of products you put in some hot tea, or you put in coffee, or whatever they may be. You shake it up and you drink it. That's it. That's all there is to it. There's nothing else to it. So, you know, get with whoever invited you here. If you're watching the recording, get with whoever invited you here and say, hey, I want to get my hand on this stuff. I want to check this stuff out. Now, some of you may be interested in earning some money from it as well. You can also share the products with other people and earn a great income with that as well. If that's something that interests you, it may or may not. That may or may not be for you, and that's okay either way. At least get a hold of the product and start trying the product. You'll see how wonderful the product is. But if you are interested in that, Margaret and I have aligned ourselves. So the top 1 and 2 earners in this company. So we're very well aligned in the very, very top of this company. If that's something that interests you, reach out to one of us and talk to us about that as well. If not, that's okay. Not a big deal. Definitely get your hands on the product. Definitely try the product and see what it does for you. You'll really be amazed at what this product will do for you when you put your body into a state of ketosis. It's incredible. It really is. That's our natural state. That's where our bodies should be, and this product will do that. So get your hands on some. Reach out to whoever invited you here. Get your hands on some products.
Thank you very much, Robert. That was awesome.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate everyone. Have a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you may be, however you may be listening. We do appreciate you being here, and take care.